HVAC or heating and air conditioning. Topic: a contactor for HVAC, which is used quite often in the heating and air conditioning industry, split units, package units, etc. What the contactor does, it actually takes voltage from one side, say 120 here, 120 here, and conveys it to the other side. Once the low voltage energizes the coil from this side and this side. Once it energizes the coil, it pulls this down, and once it creates the magnetic field, or however it does, I'm not certain, it pulls this down, and then the voltage goes here. After the temperature is satisfied and it goes off, it goes here, unless it's bad and it's welded shut, and at that point the system needs to be turned off. Otherwise your compressor and your fan motor may continuously run without turning off. But the topic of conversation here is, do ants and little small dirt and things get in here? Can it bother it? The answer to the question is yes. Ants can get in here. They can whatever they do. I don't know if they bring dirt. They can get around here. They can actually get these things where they end up create pits or something. I'm not sure exactly what they do. But now this is an older contactor, so if we say here, if we took the finger here, you could press it. I wouldn't do this with electricity, but I'm doing this without electricity, because do keep in mind this is high voltage. It can, it could, you know, yada yada yada. But notwithstanding, this goes down here. Now, if we come over here to this contactor here, and this contactor is pretty much functions the same way. But as one can see, there's a little screw in this contactor, and there's a little cap. And somebody may have come up with the idea, well, I don't know if that's the reason, but put this on here to keep the ants and whatnot to come out. Because I wonder if I take this little screw out and take this cap off, then I'm probably looking at something similar to this right here. This is kind of old school. This is new school. So now whether you want to leave it on or off, that's up to you. But in another video, we can take this off and actually take a peek at it. So this would, I guess, this would put up, close it off, wall it off, so maybe the ants and whatnot couldn't get in here. But over a period of time, now one thing I caution people too and tell people is, if no maintenance or little maintenance has been done on a system, and a system, say for instance, a house is sat vacant for a couple years and then nothing happens, weird things can happen. I've actually seen it where something gets up in these inducer motors on a gas furnace, blocks it up. So do keep in mind, it may not be a bad idea to have your HVAC professional to do maintenance occasionally, even if you're not living in the house, just to make sure and run the system and keep it active so it doesn't become sedentary and then the ants and the dirt daubers, etc. come in here. But the topic of conversation, do ants or things get in here and dirt? The answer is yes, sometimes they do, and they can actually create havoc on a contactor. This one here is maybe similar to this, with a little thing over the top to keep the ants out. So I hope this helps, and if you find it any of these videos helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.